Okay, here we go. Okay, hey everybody, and we're back for another collaborative album review. I'm here with my buddy Jason. And yes, he does have permission to download this and put it on his Facebook page, his YouTube page as well.
Cool. Who's messaging me? All right, today we're going to be reviewing Back in Black by acdc. We didn't mention that, but I'll do a little bit of background before we get into it. This album, Back in Black, was released on July 25th of 1980. It is the band's 7th Australian album and their 6th international release. And then, what else do I have here? I have, this album is the first acdc album without lead singer Bon Scott, who died on February 19th of 1980, at the age of 33. This album was dedicated to him. Really after Bon's death, the band considered dismembering and not, being the band anymore. But after some encouragement from Bon's parents, they decided to hire Brian Johnson as their singer. Producer Mutt Lange, who worked previously on a lot of acdc albums, with Highway to Hell especially, was brought in to produce this one. Pretty impressive sales on this album. As of June 2011, this album has sold an estimated 50 million copies worldwide, tying it to, I believe in the U.S., with Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. And then the band was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2003. And some of the bands that are influenced by this album include Guns N' Roses with Slash and Axl Rose, and Buckcherry with Josh Todd.
Yeah.
You have anything else to say as far as background goes?
This is considered one of the best albums of all time.
Yeah. Which, that's debatable. Some people are gonna say they like stuff with Bon Scott in it, Highway to Hell, and stuff like that. But I would agree with you there for sure. All right, you want to start off our track by track review here?
Okay. Hell's Bells. Got that eerie bell intro. Then it goes heavy, hard riff rock. And basically the song's about, loving hard rock and metal music, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have basically the same exact thing. I have this song starts out with the bell tolling that really creates a spooky vibe with the instrumentals. It's just a nice opening, hard rock opening. The lyrics on the song are very well done. And that's what I focus a lot on this review, is the lyrics with Brian Johnson. Really, they got nice pre-chorus solo vocals done by Brian, the group vocals with the Hell's Bells and the chorus, to match the song's really intimidating and darker feel. And basically, I think this song was done to signal to the world that acdc is back and better than ever, and they really are on this song, in this album.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do a second song here, Shoot to Thrill. This song really starts out with a nice, catchy, long opening guitar riff, really laced instrumental that travels throughout the whole song, providing an upbeat feel that brings right into the high-energy chorus that sees the band sticking to their roots, sort of, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel that this song that's the positive for me on this song. The negatives, this song during the chorus seems to lose a little bit of momentum to it. I don't know. It just kind of seemed flat during the chorus to me.
Oh yeah. Basically,
it's not. It's not a bad song, but
yeah. Basically, it's about going out and chasing tail.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short.
Simple enough. There you go. Do you have anything as far as like the choruses, the music and stuff themselves itself?
Riff rock, basically. That's what I called it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got a lot of That's a theme throughout this whole album, I think, as well.
Well, it's ACDC, so yeah.
Yeah. All right. Really, for me, you could do track number 3, but in between this, I want to say this. At this point in this album, we see that the band's musical style just seems to change a little bit. The first, from a darker, more depressed kind of vibe with the first 2 songs, I want to say. In the second, the rest of the album is really fast-paced, sexual-oriented songs. There we go. That's an understatement.
Yeah, a little bit. Especially about this next dang song. Do what you do for money, honey. Riff-based song about, well, a whore.
Yeah.
Long story short again.
Yeah, there you go. And do you have anything for the music?
Riff-based. Hard and heavy riff.
Okay. All right. I have just a little bit more detail. I'm very detail-oriented, as long as you guys know you watch my reviews. This song opens up with an upbeat, charged, really drum and guitar pairing that leads into a guitar-laced, sexual-oriented chorus. That's exactly what I have here. That claims the song's title. Again, what would you do for money, honey? The breakdown. Let's see, what else do I have here? That's it, I guess. Basically, the only thing I want to say here, and at the end, it has a nice guitar solo and the dual pairing vocals, which I really like. They repeat until the song ends. That's basically all I have. All right, track number 4 here is "Giving the Dog a Bone." This song starts out with a somewhat distorted guitar riff. I think it was a little bit different here. The vocal style is something that we don't really see otherwise on the album. It's a little more rougher sounding, I think. Yeah, I mean, the vocals are somewhat polished on the song. That's basically all I have. I really didn't.
Well, I got the meaning of it, basically.
All right.
It's about a woman that gets a guy so worked up, the guy just wants to get her in the back, get with her and knock out the old dirty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just steal a line from Jesse James Dupree.
Hey, there you go. These meanings are very, very obvious.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't focus on the meanings as much, because I knew what they all meant, whatever.
Especially number 5.
Yeah.
Let me put my love into use. Really? Basically, slow for ACDC is all I gotta say. And songs about, well, making love, basically.
Yeah, and just wanting to have sex. There you go. All right. Do you have anything for the music?
Except for it's just slow for ACDC.
Okay. All right. I focused a lot on just the music and the vocals on this album, so I'll do that part, I guess.
I'm more the lyric guy.
Yeah, this album, it's the opposite of what we normally do, yeah, so. Yeah. All right. This song really starts out with a dark-feeling guitar opening riff, which seems to be hinting at a more explosive, heavier song, that this is going to become that. But it really never happens. Instead, the song becomes a rather tame track, I guess you could say, as far as the music goes. The meaning is another animal. That is built around. Yeah, it's funny. I added it in there.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Hey. That is built around extremely catchy guitar riff, amazing ending solo, as well as some of the darkest and most sexual lyrics on the album. That's, again, an understatement.
A little bit.
Hey, it sounded good.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do track number 6 here, Back in Black. Of course, the iconic song. This is one of AC/DC's best well-known songs. Been used in a lot of movies and whatnot. It starts off with a delayed guitar riff. I can't talk today. That travels throughout the whole song, really sets the tone for the song. The song then kind of skips the pre-chorus lyrics and seems to flow directly into the chorus, which is highlighted by a pairing of Brian's raspy vocal style, is what I'm calling it now, and an amazing shredding guitar riff, solo riff, thing capped off by a solo at the end.
Yeah. And basically, I got the meaning, because I'm guessing
Okay.
you don't. Basically,
I don't.
it's about how you thought the band was dead after they lost Bond, but hell, they're better than ever.
Mm-hmm. And it's true, and especially on this song. You know, this is why it's their most iconic song, I'd say, to date. All right, you do track number 7.
Track 7, just good rock and roll acdc song about a guy who really wants to get with a chick and get down and dirty.
There you go. And you're referring to You Shook Me All Night Long, correct?
Yeah, you should. Yeah, crap.
Hey, just let the audience know there. That's fine. Whoops, the drop shit.
This is
for me,
a sex, drugs, and rock and roll album.
Yeah, it is. It is the 1980s, so this is when this is all prime with the with all this stuff.
Yeah.
Motley Crue.
A few years after, but yeah.
Yeah. For me, this song is one of my favorites on the album. It opens up with a series of short and repetitive guitar riffs that set the tone really for the song. It's an understatement. I love the opening guitar riff to the song. The vocals on this album are not really as chorus oriented. It just skips right past the chorus. The whole song is just amazing. Instead, they are really sex-laced lyrics that seem to be modeled. Yeah, obviously, that seem to be modeled around the quick, catchy guitar riffs that are used by Angus. The song then closes with a mind-blowing guitar solo, and I took that from another review I saw online, as I can't take credit for that word, that I believe captures the band's vision and their goal of overcoming the low expectations that they had. They reinvent their sound a lot on this song particularly, as far as, just the meaning, obviously. There you go. That's it for me.
You're
All right, yeah. All right, you did track number 7, so I'll do track number 8. Have a Drink on Me. This song starts out with a blues rock inspired feel. I know you'll like that since you're in Tennessee with the blues rock. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. Of course, it ain't saying nothing. You are in Chicago, which has had its own history of blues.
This is true. But when I wrote this, I thought of Tennessee.
Yeah.
I did, honestly. And then it goes from the blues rock inspired intro, really leads into some catchy pre-chorus vocals and chorus vocals that after a few listens, at first I really didn't. This song wasn't my favorite on the album, and it still really isn't. But after a couple of chances, the lyrics have grown on me, and the whole meaning really has grown on me. My favorite part of the song would have to be the guitar riffs that are used during the main chorus, and just the way that the main chorus sounds, with the vocal pairing and the guitar. They seem to capture the rough, aggressive feel of the song in general, Do you have the meaning behind this? Because I seem to know it, I think.
Basically, it should be to Bond. Because he was always like, hey, if I go, have a drink on me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was kind of looking at it towards an alcoholics, a person having trouble with alcohol, and they're saying you can still drink, but just have one for me. That's exactly kind of what I was saying. There seemed to be some pain in that song.
Oh yeah.
As well. Because of what you said, it's because of Bond, and I agree.
Yeah. Track
All right,
9.
you can do track number. Yeah, there you go.
Shake a Leg. Mid-paced rock song almost a little progressive.
Yeah.
Song about, well, doing some illegal stuff and you gotta run to get away from it, to get away so you don't get arrested.
That makes sense. Okay. For me, I had this song as a pure rock and roll song that reminds me again with the progressive feel of Led Zeppelin and Rush, particularly. That's I thought a lot on this song. From start to finish, this song is really a fast-paced guitar riff-based rocker that really seems to get stronger and better as the song continues. That is done with some distorted punk rock guitar inspired riffs and some impressive vocals. I think are some of the best on this album.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You did track. I'll do the last track here. One of my favorite songs on this album, Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution. It's an anthem, towards people saying that rock and roll is dead, essentially, in the 80s and after the Beatles and the 60s and 70s and whatever. So I get that backwards. Really, this song closes out the album on a dramatic note. From start to finish, this song has a heavy rock feel, and that's due to the rough, the drums and the guitar pairing especially, but just the vocals as well just adds another element to this. This song, again, as I said, it seems to get progressively heavier with the chorus of rock and roll ain't noise pollution, rock and roll ain't gonna die, rock and roll will survive. I think that's what it said. And it ends with an awesome guitar solo.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, what are your favorite songs on the album?
Well, top to bottom, and it's an awesome album, but my two very favorites, Back in Black and Hell's Bells.
Okay. I have those on my list. They're a little bit farther down. I have Let Me Put My Love Into You, Hell's Bells, Shake a Leg, I think, like I said, is one of my favorites. You Shook Me All Night Long, Back in Black, and Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution, finally. This album, again, from top to bottom, you can say what you want about it being overplayed and maybe not being the best album, acdc album, but you gotta respect it. It's got some hits on it, and, it started a whole new generation of, rock music. What are your overall thoughts on the album?
Basically, enough said, 9.9 out of 10.
Okay. And you have a point 10 there. You're not gonna give it a 10?
Gotta give just a little room for improvement. There always leave just a smidge for improvement.
There you go. All right, for me, I have a little more detailed explanation of what I thought here. Really, the fact that this band is able to recover the way that they did and create such a good album is pretty remarkable. This album seems to go back to the basics as far as vocals and overall music. It's filled with simple guitar-driven songs that contain short riffs, seem to be the signature of any acdc album if you listen to them. The band in general sounds a little bit louder, a little bit more determined to come back, and prove that they can make it without their leader, Bon Scott. At the same time, Brian Johnson seems to energize the band, as I just said, sort of. He does this with his raspy vocals, his raspy howling guitar, Led Zeppelin, Robert Plant, Deep Purple inspired vocal style, as well as obvious sexual lyrics, and that's there as well. And finally, losing a leader like Bon Scott has affected the band, has affected rock and roll. That's obvious. They have lost fans. Bon was the leader, and that's obvious. He had a nice aggressive vocal tone, but I think Brian Johnson was the right person to move the band into the 80s and beyond, because of the energy that he brought. And, because of him, I feel that acdc was able to compete with the 1980s hair metal and glam band scene, such as the Motley Crue, such as Poison, and such as all these iconic artists that we have in the 80s.
Yeah. I mean, they even with Bon, he was one of the first, charismatic frontmen in hard rock. Yeah. I mean, shoot, I've seen videos where he just, for craps and giggles, just dress up as a chick and be on stage in bad drag. Like, you could tell he's just screwing with everybody.
Yeah. I mean, if you listen to, their previous albums with him on there, he's got a humorous vocal style to him.
Yeah. Like, anybody who cut a song called Big Balls.
So, a good song.
Yeah.
Very good song. Hilarious, but, All right, that's it. I'm not going to give this a number just because I feel it kind of devalues it a little bit. People can think and say what they want about the album. I think it's really good, though. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's about it, except for check me out here on YouTube. Check me out here. If you like this, please subscribe. Email me at lancemonstertv@gmail.com. Hit me up on Facebook. Put your comments in the comment section down below. And, Jason?
Basically, I've got a lot of reviews coming up here. I've got a whole list. I've got some new stuff with some Lord, with the song Royals, some Avenged Sevenfold, just a whole bunch of stuff. Some more pop music. I still have to do Hailstorm with their latest album.
Good album.
Some country. I forget the name of the album. What's their latest album? I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah.
I just drew a complete blank as I thought about that. While you're looking that up, I have some more. Maybe the next album we should do is Guns N' Roses. I know I kind of said we should get away from that.
Which one? Because I'm not doing Chinese.
No, Appetite.
Appetite?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I know.
Or if we can think of something else.
Yeah, okay, so we might do that. So keep looking out for that. I don't know when we're going to be able to do these. I know it's been a while since we last did a review.
But he's in school and all that stuff.
Yeah, I apologize for that. Anyone who likes these reviews, I'll try to get some time, coming up in the next couple weeks or months and whatever.
If not, if it's not within the next few weeks, it'll probably be around, probably Thanksgiving break.
Maybe, yeah. We'll see. We'll see how things happen.
Yeah. If not, definitely by Christmas.
Mhm. Yeah.
And if not, I'll have to fly up to Chicago and drag him down here.
Hey, yeah.
Smack Cloud around a little bit too.
Yeah, what's going on with him?
He finally got his computer back. I got a few videos to upload as well. So.
All right. Just in case you guys are wondering, as well, viewers watching this.
Yeah.
That's basically it for me with my reviews. Please subscribe if you like my stuff. I've got, like I said, some new stuff coming up. That's basically it. Did you find the name of the Hailstorm album?
That would be...
I completely forgot.
Strange Case of.
There we go. Duh. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't want no critical comments because of that.
And if you want to see another review, go check out my channel, because I recently did one a few weeks ago. Well, a couple months, but I recently reviewed that album, so check that one out as well. Lance Monster TV.
Hey, nice. There you go. For the viewers, do you have any more reviews coming up?
At least the next one I know is Drink Up by the Eric Hughes Band.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. I'll look forward to that. It should be interesting. I like the new stuff. If you guys, again, real fast, if you're a new artist, you want me to review your album, please feel free to send me the information. I have one I'm doing right now, actually. I'm in the process of doing. So I will have that up next week. That's it.
And hey, if you want me to do one, shoot me too. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, we can do.
I've done it before.
Yeah, we can do any of these. We can do. It doesn't matter what album we do.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching this episode of. I guess I'll call it Album Review Corner.
Yeah. Just album reviewing. That's what I call it.
There we go. Collaborative album review.
Yeah. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.